and support for one another. In the end, says victims advocate Laura Dunn, the St. Paul's case can teach all of us a lesson. What do we take away from a case like this?
I think no means no is one way of thinking of it, but I think the modern way of thinking it, what everyone is saying is the best way of thinking of it, is yes means yes. So if you don't have a yes, guess what? You have a no.
That's all for now. I'm Lester Holt. Thanks for joining us.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. An escalation announced by the Obama administration today in the war against ISIS after criticism that the president's policies have failed. For the first time, American ground troops are going to be based inside Syria, assisting local fighters. NBC News correspondent Edward Lawrence breaks it down from Washington, D.C.
U.S. Special Forces will begin operations on the ground in Syria, joining local forces to fight ISIS. This is a reversal of policy by President Obama, who up to now insisted no U.S. troops would go to Syria.
The decision that the president has made is to send fewer than 50 special operations forces to Syria to offer some training, advice, and assistance.
Growing ISIS strength, the Syrian civil war, and images of the massive refugee crisis prompted the change. Just last week in Iraq, U.S. Special Forces could be seen going through an ISIS prison with Kurdish rebels, rescuing 70 prisoners, but one American was killed. The policy shift means more troops sent to Iraq for support and additional warplanes sent to Turkey. Critics say this won't be enough.
In my experience, it takes a lot more than they're talking about, and it's going to take a lot more time to do these kinds of things for Special Forces operators than anybody anticipates.
Some members of Congress say this will not change conditions on the ground.
ISIL is not going to be intimidated by this move. You know, they're all in for their agenda.
Meeting in Vienna, the U.S. joined Russia and Iran to work toward a transition of power in Syria, where the U.S. hopes to remove President Bashar al-Assad.
We agreed that these elections must be administered under UN supervision.
The four-year civil war has left 250,000 people dead and forced about half the country's population from their homes. The White House says at the end of the day, only diplomacy will solve the problems in the Middle East. President Obama's spokesman says that the U.S. will not be drawn into a ground war like the war in Iraq. Edward Lawrence, NBC News, Washington.
Meantime, today, the White House is downplaying that announcement, but many Republicans in Congress have been demanding stronger U.S. action in Syria. The waters of that issue muddied by the fact that Russia is actually fighting on the opposite side of that war, trying to keep Bashar al-Assad firmly in power in Syria. Now, the Senate voting today to approve a bipartisan two-year budget deal intended to end years of gridlock and frequent threats of government shutdowns. The Bipartisan Budget Act of 2015 extends the nation's debt limit through 2017 and also sets spending levels through September of that year. The bipartisan agreement also includes long-term entitlement reform to the Social Security Disability Insurance Program and is the first major reform to Social Security since 1983, drawing criticism from the majority of Republicans for giving up too much to Democrats. That bill now heads to President Barack Obama's desk. He's expected to sign that agreement. A state task force examining school funding releasing their findings on how to make salaries more competitive for South Dakota teachers. They say it will take at least $75 million and a new K-12 funding formula in the state. South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard and Republican lawmakers creating that blue ribbon task force earlier this year. Although group members did not determine where the money will come from, members do agree on the need for a new school funding formula. Details of that formula will be left to the governor or to the upcoming 2016 legislative session. A big day and a big announcement for the city of Rapid City today and the Rural America initiatives. City leaders gathering today at City Hall to formally announce their land selection for the new Rural America initiatives, Head Start, and Community Center. It's all part of a 128-acre development located immediately north of the Rushmore Mall.
This is what Rapid City is. Should be all about, is building neighborhoods. Not only should we be developing new neighborhoods, but rejuvenating our own. So this is a good day for Rapid City, and this is one particular project that will allow public private and charitable organizations to join forces to do something great for Rapid City and the people that live there.
The Head Start facility announced today will include classrooms, support spaces, administrative offices, and play spaces for the community. The goal of that development is to consolidate and centralize operations into one location, making it more beneficial for both consumers and employees. Big news for the Oglala Sioux tribal organizations. They will be allowed to take part in the annual Lakota Nation Invitational Basketball Tournament held every year right here in Rapid City. The tribe's education committee voting earlier to bar tribal organizations from taking part, that in protest of that famous January incident in which beer was allegedly spilled on Native American children at a Rapid City Rush hockey game. However, the Tribal Council has voted this week to allow participation in the December event at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center. The event includes basketball games and academic challenges and serves as the base for family reunions and even holiday shopping trips for many Native American families. A judge refusing to suppress video of police interviews during the trial of a Rapid City murder suspect, Michael Hand. The 19-year-old Hand is set to stand trial starting November 16th, that in the July 2014 death of 47-year-old Myron Rock. Rock's body was discovered in an alley near Safeway in Rapid City, and an autopsy concluded that he'd been bludgeoned and strangled. Hand has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity to second-degree murder. His attorney asking a judge to suppress statements that Hand gave to police. Police testified that Hand was read his rights before he was interviewed by police. The fate of a 4-year-old dispute over the Sturgis trademark has finally been decided by jurors today in favor of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. The city of Sturgis announcing that they will issue an official comment coming up on Monday. Sturgis Motorcycle Rally Incorporated had sued Rushmore Photo and Gifts as well as Walmart over its Sturgis trademark. The trial has been ongoing this week. The plaintiffs contend that the trademark helps pay for the annual motorcycle rally and is a necessary protection. The defendants maintaining that Sturgis is geographically descriptive and should not be allowed to be trademarked. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Friday, as we wrap up another week of trade, some softening numbers in the labor market, leading the Dow lower. 92 points lost on the session, down to 17,664. The Nasdaq Composite down 21 to 5,054. The S&P 500 down 10 to 2079. Gold dropping as well, down $5.60 to $1,141.70 on this day of trade. Chief Meteorologist Bob Brigio on a perfect day for
beautiful day.
Some outdoor activity.
Oh, my goodness.
As we look forward to a forecast you've been telling us about where cooler temperatures are coming.
Yeah.
These next couple days, especially today and the next two. Probably a good time to get outside and enjoy.
Definitely. This weekend is going to be absolutely great. And tonight or tomorrow night, the kids are going to be out trick-or-treating.
Good Halloween weather, right?
The weather's going to be nice for that as well. Yep. So make some outdoor plans this weekend. We do have a little bit of moisture moving across northwestern South Dakota. That's just a little line of very light rain. A lot of that's not even hitting the ground. It's going to move through rather quickly. We have some clouds associated with that. The clouds will be clearing out certainly by tomorrow morning. And we're setting up for another beautiful day Saturday with plenty of sunshine. And then that should hold pretty well into Sunday as well. Some changes, though, next week.
And you did some indoor-outdoor activity today.
I did. Play a little bit of tennis today.
But it was under the dome.
Under.
So you're practicing for winter already. Because pretty soon that's the place to be, is under that dome. Not a bad facility. We'll be back with more in Bob's forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on NewsCenter1 at 10.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Brigio.
This is your season. Are you ready? Gear up at Cabela's Big Buck Days. Save store-wide with Cabela's Bucks on top brands. Plus, get great deals like $180 off a Champion 4375 camo generator and up to $30 off Cabela's Outfitter 12MP trail cams. Plus, don't miss our $1 million camo sale for deals like 40% off an AGO 2-piece rain suit. Hurry in and save big bucks at Cabela's Big Buck Days. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
It's a Dutch auction sale Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at all three Fisher stores where the prices get lower each day. Like a Broy Hill sofa with a $1,399 regular value, $855 Thursday, $658 Friday, and Saturday if it's still there, pay just $444. Or a 7-piece dining set, a $1,399 regular value, $965 Thursday, $898 Friday, and Saturday if it's still there, just $587. Plus get 12 months no interest. The Dutch auction sale at all three Fisher stores, West Main, Rapid City.
Can you identify this?
That's pot.
And this?
That's also pot.
How about this?
Laser pointer?
Lip gloss?
Highlighter?
This is a hookah pen. It's not a healthy alternative. It can be used to smoke pot, tobacco, and other drugs, including synthetics.
Would you pass the drug test? Find out more at parenttest.org.
Hey Rapid City, Rushmore Honda's moved to our new location, and we're celebrating with huge markdowns during our grand opening sale. Right now, you can lease a new 15 Civic LX sedan, $101 a month. Lease a 15 Honda Accord LX, $199 a month. Or lease a 15 CRV LX, $199 a month. Over 150 new Hondas available at our new location. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
The greatest snow in the Black Hills at Terry Peak is right around the corner. Now through the end of October, lock in your half-price Terry Peak Season Pass. It's the perfect Christmas gift for all the snow lovers, including yourself. Enjoy unlimited skiing and snowboarding all season long with adult passes at $319 and junior passes at only $190. It pays for itself in less than 7 ski days on the mountain. Purchase online at terrypeak.com or call or come see us 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily at guest services throughout the month of October at Terry Peak.
Halloween is full of tricks and treats, but the #1 priority of the holiday should be safety. NewsCenter1's Louis Dort shows us how technology is helping to keep kids safe.
Saturday evening, the streets will be filled with witches, ghosts, zombies, and so much more. Now, for parents, keeping up with their children's whereabouts can be a tough job on Halloween. So a few apps are now available that can help make this job a little easier.
Glimpse, which is really nice because you don't have to register for an account. You basically open up the app, put in the people from your contacts you want to basically have a glimpse of you, and then say how long you want them to be able to see you.
Okay, so after learning about the apps, how well do they really work? Well, I decided to give it a test for myself. I have my smartphone. We've downloaded Glimpse onto both of these apps. Yep. Heath, I'm gonna close my eyes. You go somewhere and hide with the phone, and I'm gonna try to find you, okay? So right now Heath is out there. I need to go find him. It looks like I need to take a right at this light. Okay, so another very nice thing about this app is it shows the places all your kids have been. You see the green and the blue lines there? That's following his tracks. Actually, it's showing like we better start slowing down. I see something. Hey, found you. Nice, were you trick-or-treating or hiding? So I would say the Glimpse app works pretty well. It'll help keep your kids safe on Halloween and also give you a little bit of peace of mind while they're out. So Heath, you ready to keep playing?
Yeah.
Hide and go seek? All right, I'll count. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now, so long as they don't hang their cell phone around the dog's neck and then go off and do their own thing, that should be just fine. There are also plenty of Halloween events to enjoy around the hills this weekend. Tomorrow morning at the Sturgis Animal Shelter, members of the Happy Tales Haven and the Sturgis Meade County Animal Shelter will be holding a walk-run fundraiser called Strut Your Mutt. That walk-run is Halloween-themed, encouraging participants to dress themselves and their pets in costumes. There will be activities like face painting, a smooch-a-pooch booth, and a costume contest as well. All funds raised will benefit Happy Tales Haven and the Sturgis Animal Shelter.
Animal rescue is, pretty much a full-time job if you let it be, because there's such a need. So we really advocate things like spay and neuter and that type of thing. And so the money will go to helping to care for the animals at both facilities, both entities.
Registration for that event starting at 8:30 a.m. and there was a $10 donation fee for those ages 12 years old and older, and the event will take place from 9 until noon. Well, we're closing in on one of the spookiest times of the year, that we well know, but do you have anything to fear from the weather? Bob Riggio has the answer coming up next in News Center 1 Weather.
Now that we've added adjustable base, my favorite part is to be able to lift your legs up a little bit and it feels like I'm just cradled.
Change your sleep, change your life, change to Tempur-Pedic.
And right now at Simply Sleep Better, a Tempur-Pedic Elite retailer, get 4 years no interest and a $300 gift with purchase of a Tempur-Pedic set. Get your best night's sleep on a Tempur-Pedic. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better. Now at 2 locations by Rushmore Crossing and on Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
It was the perfect Halloween until things got scary. Never trick or treat on an empty stomach. Keep your little monsters happy. Just $8. Fresh made, fresh baked, fresh fun. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
At SoundPro, we are experts in entertaining you in your car, your home, or on the go. SoundPro specializes in all aspects of car audio. We have the best selection of HD TVs and surround sound systems with everything you need to get it hooked up right. At SoundPro, we have 11 professional installers that will set up your home or car system just the way you want. Nobody but SoundPro has a full-time service department to keep your system working year after year. For everything electronic, it's SoundPro, Rapid City's true audio-video specialist.
Bigger than life, SoundPro.
Dear future, sailed through that diaper stage, learned to walk, and I'm reading like a 3rd grader. But now it's time to go out into the world. And from what I hear, it's not all toys and games out there. Will you look out for me, future? You can ride my new bike.
Want a smart way to dress up a room? Buy now and get a 3-piece package for as low as $199. Lots of rugs are half off. Visit Flooring America today to shop smart and buy smarter.
In 1 year.
Michael Phelps is going to win gold. Usain Bolt, he's still the king. Oh my gosh! 3-peat Olympic gold.
The 2016 Olympic Games, live from Rio on the networks of NBC Universal.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is News Center 1 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Well, I've never said this before, but I got a little bit of a chill in my up and down my backbone. I think something spooky is, I don't what? Did you guys see something? What? Oh, thank. I thought I saw something, but the chill is gone. So, whatever that was, let's hope that's gone. 61 our high, 37 the low temperature. And what do we got for the sunrise and sunset time? 7:26 sun up, 5:45 the sun will be going down. These are the current conditions outside as I speak. Clear skies, 37. Winds are calm, so we don't have any wind chill to talk about. Look at the rain. Now moving into the Midwest, heading for Chicago, heading for the Great Lakes, all the way down, pretty much all up and down the Mississippi River Valley, and high pressure behind that. But all this rain moved through the hill country of Texas, San Marcos. They had some I have no idea what that is. Where are the Ghostbusters when you need them? Well, yeah, it's gone. It's gone, folks. We'll just continue with this one more time. All right, let's bring up the video from San Marcos. I just want to show you. They had like 12 inches, a foot of rain today, torrential rains. And this is what those folks have been dealing with in San Marcos. From Austin all the way down, really all the way down to San Antonio. Some heavy rains, lots of flooding down there. But everything is drying up. As we go back to our weather graphics, I want to show you, all the heavy rains is pulling off to the northeast, and just a few little lingering showers behind that. Here's the low pressure area that's causing all of that. And the jet stream, I overlaid the jet stream on top of that just to show you where that low is going. As I said, the jet stream is the highway for these storms, and there it is right there, and it's going to just follow the jet stream, head off to the northeast. Away from us, high pressure will be building in, so tomorrow, Halloween, Halloween tomorrow should be fairly nice. We're expecting a lot of sunshine. And Halloween Eve, when all the kids are out and about, it's going to be a little bit cool, but not bad. So add a little layers to them and then put the costume over the top of the layers. And on Sunday, high pressure is still in control, and you can see the jet stream will continue to push that low pressure area off to the northeast. All right, let's take a little closer look, and what do we got? Here we go. You can see clear skies all across South Dakota tomorrow, Halloween, and that's what we expect tonight. And look at this. Can you folks believe this? Can you believe what just happened there? Come on, get back here. I want to tell you something. Tonight is not Halloween. Tomorrow, you got to come. Get into the. Come over here. There. Now you're in the frame. So tell this ghost that tomorrow's Halloween, folks. Tomorrow is Halloween. Not tonight. Get out of here. Go away. Don't bother me again.
Don't come back without candy.
Yeah, there you go. Don't come back without candy. And then tomorrow we got plenty of on Sunday, plenty of sunshine. Warm temperatures, folks. And the reason for those warm temperatures, yeah, we got those westerly winds, and that's the Chinook effect. And then on Sunday, those winds should hold out of the west. All right. There's the graphic review. Let me show you all of this in numbers for you. The forecast around the Black Hills, 62 Spearfish, 57 Custer, 67 down in Pine Ridge. Certainly a warmer day tomorrow, slightly warmer tomorrow than what we had today. 61 Deadwood, 64 Sturgis, 64 up there in Belfouche. Here's the forecast for tonight. 38 for the overnight low, clear, comfortable. Should be a pleasant evening, rather nice. Now, Halloween, what do we have? Lots of sunshine, 66. Should be warm and breezy with those winds out of the northwest, 5 to 15, maybe occasional gust to 20. And then tomorrow evening, Halloween Eve, mostly clear, breezy, and ghoulish. We've already seen a few of those ghouls flying around here. 40s for the overnight low. A little bit cool. So as I said, just layer up the kids as they go trick-or-treating. 69 on Sunday. Don't forget to move the clock back 1 hour, and a little bit of light rain possible late Monday, Tuesday, and temperatures definitely begin to cool off, as you can see, from Monday through Friday. We're only in the 40s for highs on Thursday and Friday. ClickBigDeals.com, get $30 to the Knuckle Brewing Company for just $15. That's a big 50% save. Unfortunately, there you have it. Sold out, like all these great big deals sell out.
So apparently the ghosts didn't turn their clock back, or they adjusted their clock too soon.
I forgot.
What happened with that?
I should have told him. Yeah, maybe he's just a day off.
So
instead of an hour off, he's a whole day off.
So hard to get good ethereal spirits these days, you know. Thank you, Bob. Still to come right here, it was another game in the World Series tonight. Mets and Royals squaring off in the first game in New York City for the Mets. Could they try to get back into that series with Kansas City leading 2-0? Plus, the Rapid City Rush opening a weekend series against the Alaska Aces. Justin in next with highlights in NewsCenter1 Sports.
A car gives you freedom, room to grow, and in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Your night just got a lot more fun. Craps and roulette are rolling 7 days a week at Cadillac Jack's with 10 times odds on craps. Cadillac Jack's is your best bet in Deadwood. Cadillac Jack's. How will your night play out?
It's Spooktober. Flashes and Wild Idea. Piercings just $35 each. Dermal and advanced piercings $50. Every Wednesday in October and on Halloween. Call and schedule your appointment with Pam at Wild Idea for all you can get pierced for only $100. Prizes and refreshments on Halloween. Hurry in. You know we'll be waiting. Flashes, tattoo and piercing, and Wild Idea tattoo and piercing. Rapid City.
You know that floor you've been dreaming of for so long? Well, it's time to make it a reality because we're offering no interest for 24 months or savings of up to $500 on select Shaw floors now through November 9th during the Floor Now Save Today event. So stop imagining what could be and start making your home what it's meant to be.
At Carpet One, get carpet cushion and installation for one low price and 24 months no interest or $500 off select Shaw floors at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Tuesday is National Sandwich Day at Subway. Buy any sub and 30-ounce drink, and you'll get another sub free. Who you give it to is up to you.
I bought one and they gave me a free one to give away. So nice to meet you. Bye.
November 3rd is National Sandwich Day at Subway. Buy one, give one.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, the Rapid City Rush lost to the Colorado Eagles earlier this week, suffering their first shutout loss in 36 games. Tonight, the Rush were hoping to bounce back against one of the most successful franchises in ECHL history, the Alaska Aces. Tonight was the first ever matchup with the Aces and the start of a 4-game homestand. In the first period, the Rush on the move. Scott Brannon pushes it up ahead to Daniel Barchuk, and Barchuk shoots, but it bounces off of Troy Redman, and the game remains scoreless at that point. Later on now, the Rush defenders get caught in the wrong positions, and Steve Perfetto takes this one all the way and goes top shelf past Nick Ryopel. Alaska on the scoreboard first in this one, and the first of 2 goals tonight for Perfetto. The Aces looking to add to their lead now. Joe Perry fires into traffic, but Ryopel gloves it for the save. He set aside 25 shots tonight, but it wasn't enough as Alaska wins this over the Rush by a final score of 4-1. Well, high school football has dominated the headlines lately with the playoffs taking place this week, but starting next Tuesday, our attention will turn to high school volleyball. Rapid City Central opens the District 4 AA playoffs next week by hosting Douglas in the first round on Tuesday night. The two teams met once during the regular season, and Douglas came away with the victory. It certainly has been a tough year for Central, who enters the postseason with a 7-17 record. However, the Condors recently wrapped up the regular season with a 5-set victory over one of the top teams in Class A, the Spearfish Spartans.
The 5-game set that we beat Spearfish in at home was good. It put us in a good position for our first district game because now we play Douglas at home as opposed to playing at a team that's going to be away. So playing at home on Tuesday will be huge for us.
And the other first-round matchup in District 4 AA features Sturgis at Rapid City Stevens. The Raiders swept the Scoopers during the regular season. Both matches are set to tip off at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, the Region 8A volleyball tournament kicks off on Tuesday as well, and this year's field is loaded with talented teams. Lee Deadwood will host St. Thomas More in the first round, with the winner moving on to play top seed Belfouche, who received a first-round bye. Also, Hot Springs is at number 3 Spearfish. In the other first-round matchup, second seed Custer will entertain the Hill City Rangers. Well, speaking of volleyball, the School of Mines in action tonight, taking on Colorado Mesa. The Mavericks won the first set, so we'll pick up the action late in the second set. Michaela Reese with the kill. As you can see, this one takes a little while for the ball to drop, and the Hard Rockers go up 24-23. But the Mavericks respond. Katie Brew delivers for Colorado Mesa, and that tied it up at 24 apiece. Later on, with it tied at 25, Ali Savranovic sets it to Hattie Giannetti for the powerful kill. The Mavericks go on to take the second game 27-25, and Colorado Mesa defeats the School of Mines tonight in straight sets. And despite 8 kills from Danielle Torpy, Black Hill State falls to Westminster College tonight as well in 3 sets. And finally this evening, it was Game 3 of the World Series between the Mets and the Royals. Bottom of the first inning, David Wright up with Curtis Granderson on first, and Wright drills one deep to left field. A 2-run shot for the Mets captain, and New York takes the lead 2-1. In the top of the third now, a Noah Syndergaard curveball gets away from the catcher. Alex Rio scores from third, and the Royals regain the lead 3-2. But after that, it was all New York. Granderson ropes a liner into right field. This one stays fair for a 2-run homer, and the Mets go on to win by a final score of 9-3, cutting their World Series deficit in half, 2-1. Game 4 is tomorrow night. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back.
$5 off your choice of hand-trimmed, juicy sirloin, perfectly marbled ribeye. Our finest filet mignon steaks all day, every Sunday. Come in and try the best steak in the hills for $5 off. Shooter's Woodfire Grill, 2424 West Main, Rapid City.
Why Mid-Continent Business Solutions? Well, let's start with what I don't need. People selling me crazy new phone equipment or web gizmos. What I need are phones that work, fast internet connection, and a way to save a nickel on every unit we make. My consultant at Mid-Continent worked with me, figured out just what technology I needed. It was totally custom. Now I can figure out how to save that nickel. Speaking of which, I got to get back to the shop.
Mid-Continent Business Solutions. Internet, phone, cable TV, and more.
Coming up this Saturday at O'Hara Stadium, celebrate Halloween with the Hard Rockers, presented by First Interstate Bank. South Dakota Mines takes on Dixie State University, and kids who wear their costumes to the game get in free. Plus, fans will be giving away candy as kids trick-or-treat through the stadium ramps. It's this Saturday. Trick-or-treating starts at noon. Kickoff is at 1. The Hard Rockers host Dixie State at O'Hara Stadium.
The best dealership in the hills. I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we like you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hirschroods of Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
Handmade fresh Florentine flatbread with fresh spinach, homemade bruschetta, and creamy artichoke sauce. Or Italia with rich homemade red sauce, fresh roasted red peppers, sausage, pastrami, and pepperoni. A half flatbread with your choice of fresh garden salad or fresh daily soup. Taste the difference at Shooter's Woodfire Grill, Rapid City.
Well, if you need some last-minute help with that Halloween costume, our Lauren Zenzi has some professional makeup tips.
Almost Halloween. I need to get some makeup on, you guys. I put makeup on in the morning, but I want it to be legit. We got Lauren right here, Lauren,
yes.
You're a pretty talented makeup artist, I understand.
I enjoy it.
Okay, so what am I going to be?
We're going to do a half skeleton on you, so we're going to keep the half sweet side, but then we're going to scare up that other side, and I think we're going to do a puppy on you.
All right, well, let's get right to it. How about I go first?
Perfect.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla.
Is this the big reveal?
It is.
Oh, yeah!
You still have your half sweet side.
Salty little sweet. Awesome! All right, let's bring it on you. Where's Anya?
All right, are you ready? I'm ready. Make you into a nice, cute little puppy.
I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me,
Is this a big reveal? Yes. Oh my tongue's out. My tongue's out. It's not even out. How cool is that?
Lauren, amazing job. You are awesome at this stuff.
Nicely done.
All right, scare
Here we go.
the camera.
And I'm gonna go trick or treating.
So I guess that's at least mildly disturbing, but anyway, some good tips and some help with the, is there?
Yeah.
We have a visitor in our midst?
This ghoulish thing is still floating around. Have you seen it? Where'd it go?
Where did he go?
Where did he go?
Did we scare him? We must have scared him off.
I think we did.
You know, Bob, I'm a necromancer, but not that kind.
There you go. All right, let's go to the 7-day real quick. Warmer temperatures this weekend, 66 on Saturday, 69 on Sunday. And then we're going to cool things down a little bit of light rain late Monday and Tuesday, and those cooler temperatures continue Thursday and Friday.
No, they say once you go ghost, you never go back. They're so beautiful. Have a good night.
During Epic Week at Furniture Row, you'll get a lot more for a lot less with savings up to 50%. Get a free nightstand with any bedroom set and a free dining chair with any 5-piece dining set, plus interest-free financing for 5 years. Epic Week ends Thursday.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated. the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
Menards has the sale that lets you save big on over 65,000 items. So get ready, get set, and save with an 11% rebate on everything. Hurry in and save big, because now is the perfect time to save on all of your projects with an 11% rebate on everything, including sale prices. That's savings on top of savings. Get everything you need with an 11% rebate going on now.
You've got priorities, things that need to be taken care of and things to pay attention to. It's not easy, but you're making it work. At First Interstate Bank, we know the drill. And just as others are relying on you, you can rely on us to help keep you doing what you do best. Your world's a busy one, full of all kinds of financial choices. You've got people depending on you to make those decisions, and then make breakfast. Financial success on the go? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
Better tomorrows start tonight at Denver Mattress. With our top-of-the-line Aspen Queen mattress and adjustable base, you'll get your best night's sleep. Now through Thursday, the Aspen is just $52 a month with interest-free 5-year financing. Denver Mattress, America's largest factory direct retailer.